Let's talk about this year and more specifically lately, and the rhythm that you had been in, and how important for you it is to establish rhythm as a goaltender, to establish that gonna play, expect to play rhythm.
Yeah, it's something. So my dad was a goalie, and we've always kind of talked about it, like being in your groove. Like when you're in your place and you just go forward and you go with the motions and you're in a groove and you just ride it. And as a goalie, you want to roll out there every day. You want to be in the net. You want it to be your job, and you want to have the support of your teammates, and you want to have 20 people that believe in you playing in front of you, and they know that if they mess up, that you're back there and you're going to do everything you can to keep the puck out of the net. So, I think it's important to form relationships with your teammates and be a good teammate and be somebody that, when you're in net, they can lean on you and they can rely on you to make a save and bail you out. So, when it's not your best day, they bring what they have and they bail you out.
It happens the other way too, although the way a goaltender might do it oftentimes seems a little bit more apparent, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to see when a goalie, comes up with one for his team, and it's a momentum thing. It's being a difference maker. It's finding a way to win games when maybe it's not the prettiest, and you keep one more out of the net than their guy does, and you come away with 2 points at the end of the day. And it doesn't always have to be perfect. It doesn't always have to be pretty, but results. I'm a very results-based kind of guy, I think.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be Larry Robinson. I was tall, so he was the tallest guy at the time, or it seemed like he was the tallest guy at the time. Who did it for you?
I'd say Mike Modano. I was a big Dallas Stars fan because they were so good. It'd be them or Colorado or Detroit every year, and Colorado and Detroit were the safe picks, and everybody loved those two. But I was a big Dallas fan. I liked Ed Belfour. I liked Darian Hatcher. I liked Brett Hull. Those teams were built for championships, and I thought Mike Modano was just flashy, and he was scoring goals, and he was ripping around the ice, number 9. His jersey's flying around. As a kid in your backyard, like you're putting every single puck in the net, so you're like, I'm Mike Modano.
Last question. There's some kid probably watching this right now who's feeling an immense amount of pressure from his teammates. Maybe he's not playing very well at the moment, and he's letting a couple in that maybe his teammates thought he should have had. What do you say to that kid about struggling with the emotional side of being a goaltender?
I mean, if you look, not too long ago, Corey Hirsch released a pretty in-depth article with the Players Tribune about, the mental pressures of being a goalie and how you can let the game get to you, and, how not everybody always understands what's going on underneath the mask. And sometimes goalies are the best ones at hiding, how much the game really eats at them and stuff like that. And I would say that at the end of the day, it's a game. You're lucky enough to go on the ice every day and strap on pads and get in front of pucks and do it as often as you can. And when you start seeing the hour of the ice that you go on the day as a task rather than a blessing and an opportunity, that's when things start to mount on you, and you start to think a little bit too deeply about what you're doing. And I think that it's important that if you're struggling, you just get back to basics and you find what you do best, and you work on that, and you work on getting to a level where you want to be, and you do it for yourself, and you do it for your own happiness. And the results will come if you really work at it and you do the right things.